Community members left in shock after yet another attack on emergency medical workers.
It's a very bad thing, because if someone is sick on the side, on our community, people will, the medical will not come to this side, be afraid of coming this side of being hijacked.
The ambulance,
it's a very shocking part as well. You will be worried, or when are they going to come, as they have been attacked there. Yeah.
It hurts so much, deeply in my heart, and I don't like this thing towards our community. So as a community, we need to stick together, and then from now on, as we see these people from SABC and stuff like that, we need to act right now.
This ambulance had 2 EMS crew members inside who responded to an emergency call, but unfortunately, it was a trap.
So we received a call about 2 o'clock in the morning from our communication center indicating that one of our ambulances was hijacked from our Mamelodi base. And what transpired was that they were called out to a 48-year-old male patient that wasn't feeling well. So they responded to this incident, only to be accosted by four armed attackers who approached them to say that they are the victims. So it was obviously a hoax call with the aim of hijacking the ambulance.
The gang forced the workers into these dense bushes during a bitterly cold night. They eventually led them to this shack, tied them up and pulled bags over their heads, and then robbed them before fleeing the scene. The traumatized victims are currently receiving counseling.
These males actually disappeared for a while, which gave our crew a chance to escape and alert us that they were actually hijacked.
This is the latest in a string of attacks in recent months on emergency and healthcare workers. But the latest technology installed in these vehicles might help to put a dent in these senseless attacks. The technology helped the hijacked crew to alert their colleagues to the incident.
I logged into my laptop, I climbed into my response car and logged into the vehicle's camera system, and I could still see them inside the vehicle. And I could also see on the tracking system that the two pin locations on the vehicle tracking systems actually match, which is it's a good indication of where the vehicle is, because normally the first thing they do is they try and get the tracking harness out of the vehicle and try and disable it.
Unfortunate as this incident is, one thing that is we're grateful for is that we've got everything on footage, in the sense that the ambulances are now kitted with high-res cameras, which means from a safety point of view, we are able to see what is happening, but also it's also going to help us improve in terms of the services we're providing to communities, because we will not just only see from a safety point of view, but also from a care point of view in terms of the work that our emergency personnel are doing when they're in the vehicles.
Meanwhile, community members express concern about this shack that is now seemingly a crime den. They also fear that women might be dragged here to be violated.
Police are on a manhunt for the 4 perpetrators. They've appealed on anyone with information to come forward. The culprits might face charges of hijacking, kidnapping, assault and theft. Meanwhile, community members have appealed on authorities to have little mercy on the culprits if caught. Patricia Fasage, SABC News in Nellmapius, Pretoria.